Greetings everyone. ESG is a big buzzword in the corporate circles today. And if it's buzzing in the corporate circles, how can the stock market stay away from it for too long? ESG stands for Environmental, Social and Governance and has been around as a concept for a decade and a half. Let's step into the investor's shoes with this episode of Sus 360 Bytes and explore the topic of ESG. The Indian stock markets have been fairly early in recognizing the relevance of ESG from an investor's perspective. Ever since 2011 and all the way till 2017, both the BSE and NSE have launched 6 ESG or sustainability focused indices between themselves. And to top it, the ESG indices have performed exceptionally well over the years. If the latest trends are any indication, they are outperforming their benchmark indices too. With this growing investor interest in ESG, SEBI has also realized that business responsibility information has to reach the shareholders for them to make informed decisions. So an annual mandate of BRR was implemented in 2012, which has now progressed into the BRSR from 2021 with a significantly more sustainability-centric data in the report template. While this was happening at one end, SEBI also approved the framework for the social stock exchange in September 2021. The SSC will be a new segment of existing stock exchanges. Non-profit enterprises and for-profit social enterprises with an explicit social intent will be allowed to list on the SSE. The latest development from SEBI comes from last week's announcement about disclosure norms for ESG mutual fund schemes. A consultation paper in this regard has been released and intends to make it mandatory for AMCs to disclose the composition of their domestic ESG mutual fund schemes. One of the guidelines is to ensure such mutual funds invest in companies that report BRSR annually. This connects all the dots for a market investor in ESG. Clearly, this year has seen more action in the stock market than any other previous years when it comes to sustainability. This is an indication of two things. One, growing relevance of sustainability in the business environment, and two, growing investor interest in responsible businesses. That's a wrap on this episode. Take care, stay safe till we meet next week. Thank you.